Well, here now is the story of Chad Isaak.
Renee Cooper was at the Morton County Courthouse. She explains the latest developments in a case that is still months away from trial.
It was last November that I stood right here with the last update in this case. Isaac's lawyers were asking for large amounts of evidence to be thrown out ahead of the trial. The defense filed court documents asking for a suppression of evidence as well as a change of venue.
Thank you. Be seated, please.
7 months later, arguments were heard for and against these two motions. The first, for suppression of evidence, included throwing out searches done of Isaac's vehicle, which the defense says were not done with probable cause. And Isaac's lawyers add this, quote, tainted evidence led to a chain reaction of evidence in the case.
The main issue would be to Mr. Isaac's vehicle at the time that that was searched, and the lack of actual connection that is documented and was presented to the judge at the time that connected the individual that was seen coming out of our JR to the individual that was seen getting into the white pickup truck.
The state argues there were 6 pages of probable cause written by a Mandan police officer prior to the vehicle search, and a search warrant or consent was given for every search done in this case.
The defense's argument seems to be that because there isn't somebody following a murder suspect and there's not an unbroken chain of evidence, that isn't probable cause. Well, that's not the probable cause standard. That's a wholly unrealistic standard. Very few people committing crime take a camera crew along with them.
Assistant State's Attorney Gabrielle Goder says between eyewitness testimony and surveillance video, there was sufficient evidence to get a search warrant for the vehicle, Isaac's home, and his person, leading to all other evidence collected. The second request was to move the trial out of Morton County. Isaac's lawyer Robert Quick says it's because of the, quote, extensive media coverage of the murder and Isaac's arrest.
Mere publicity is not reasons for it. I think there has been the showing that the court is satisfied that so great a prejudice against the defendant exists in transferring county that the defendant cannot obtain a fair and impartial trial here.
The state has a right to present charges in the county in which they occur, and that the people of that county have a right as jurors to decide that outcome.
One piece of the motion to suppress was dropped by the defense prior to today's hearing. That includes evidence found during searches of Isaac's business Facebook account. Reporting for KX News in Mandan, Renee Cooper.
Judge David Reich says a ruling on both the venue change and suppression of evidence will be made at a later date.
Well, last week we